Staying with Robinson. Another big rip for him. 40. Hits the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Younghoe Koo on for the point after. His kick is good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
We've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
It's okay now. It looks okay. Everything's okay now. I don't know what that was. But I broke a lot. Dude, I love Madden, bro.
Not even a little tired. It's deep now.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith
Yeah, right? Like, my dad's gonna end up calling me at like 2 or 3 a.m. So maybe I just stole a bender till he calls me.
And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Not really. I'm tired, but I like to play. I like to fucking experiment with Madden a lot.
He can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
Walker on first down. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Motioning left is their running back. Now Darnold. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. On the move, headed right. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's got the point
trying to strip that shit. I should just stack him.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first and the
Damn,
10.
this 6-1, 4-3 defense
like that,
stop.
I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They bring Valdez-Scantling in motion. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. First throw for the backup now. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Falcons 7. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Penix. He's trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
What a start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. And downfield, and he finds London. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Robinson out the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons facing a deficit near the break. Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Penix rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
McLeod on the drag.
Penix working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
To the air with Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson.
Great fucking block.
The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a dirty play, huh?
Is good, and we're gonna have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the
At least I know
roughing
that's
call.
still good.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Tip drill, intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. And he makes the heads go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Or spacing. Now let's see the spacing switch.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Penix is going to throw for it.
Fuck that up.
They bring it down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, he gets popped.
I'll take the fumble here.
What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side.
Are you serious?
Inside the 25.
Are you serious right
And he
now?
finally steps out. Big gain, down close to the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
70. Warriors 70. Go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Comes to Walker on the check down. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing here. Milrow. We've got a screen to the running back. That's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. Moves it ever closer on this 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they've taken it
Missed some
off the
tackles,
goal.
dude.
Touchdown,
God
Seattle.
bless
The
America.
Seahawks making a 1-score game before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 17. Jason Myers to kick
Ball is
off.
set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dumps it off to his running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, You just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Fucking Miller fast as shit.
Some ground here on second down.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays.
Trying to find a username.
They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Flurry Tornado's
Right,
so good.
Second down.
How do you replicate that?
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket.
Lurch him. That's a lurch job.
Well, you kind of had a feeling, Gronk, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that
All off gamer but feels weird and just using chat flow.
throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands. Now a chance to add to this lead.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
There we go. Let's get another turnover.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 30 on second down. Flush down now. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. Third down coming.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Mustang 19.
From the gun, Milrow. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. Receiver in motion, going left. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Back at the 40-yard line.
60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cup 19, 79 Broncos. Go.
Milrow with it on first. To the left and pulled in by Cup. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
18, here we go, here we go.
They'll play action here. It's Milrow. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet.
Fucking Milrow, dude. My God.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 24. Jason Myers.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Agnew on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix here from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
They're going play fake with Penix.
Dude, we gotta get the ball off, bro.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons only up by a few.
God damn it, man.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Looking to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the front. That's turnover on down.
Perfect.
A lot of these gunners back in the day, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Drop 50, Cougar 19.
Throwing now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
That's good pressure there, though.
Robinson on the inside give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is going to have the Falcons first down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second.
157 rush yards is crazy.
Yeah, I'm running all over this team. I'm fucking fast as hell. I had that. When the stream went down, I had like a fucking 85 yards run or something.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
The 30-yard line.
Now run with Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player.
Lowell record ain't that bad, trust. Broncos Nation.
Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here in Mile High Stadium. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Dang, forgot about leaderboards, wouldn't have played some games low.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker.
Wait, what about the leaderboard? No, I don't care what the rest of it says. I was just looking to see what the options were. I was just looking around.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
All right, Bo, what do you?
But still looks bad, huh?
You'll get it up.
Nick starting with the pass. Chased out to his right. It's intercepted.
Okay. That's why I hate Bo Nix right there. Even though I should have never thrown that ball. I thought I'd playmaker him. Is that not the thing with the right stick anymore? Is he not like... I don't know. Maybe I fucked that up. Oh, I blame him. I'm blaming him for everything.
They're in for a rough contest today.
Mahomes got a throw on this first play. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. You get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that. Man, is it difficult on the defense.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Special race out on the right side. They get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel.
I don't even get a chance to pick him.
Out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense up to the line fast.
brings up second down.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins.
Jesus, dude. Chris Jones got in there so fast, I couldn't even fucking get out of there.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on third down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now have slipped away. On fourth down, Broncos going to call it. Oh, and it's a fake puncher with the football. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
Has the tackles. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull that in front further, 13-zip.
This guy's gonna kill me.
Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin the game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It's going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Nix from the gun. Connects on the crosser. Gets some space around midfield. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Forced that to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
I'm going to have him.
Touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Evan Ingram. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
To throw, here's Nix. Throw is caught by the back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Inside handoff to Dobbins. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Nix off the play action. Just caught at the 9-yard line. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little ice.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before.
Portland.
The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big
Sutton.
hole. All you can do is climb out. In the words of Pete Carroll,
I just need to stop. I'll feel better.
It's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Broncos take over just shy of the 40.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Good starting
No fly
position
zone.
for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second and 8. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only
Yeah, I'm not
at
gonna
most
first
as this
down
play picks up
there,
7.
dude.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Next now, third and 1. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun.
Ingram.
Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Solid first with the Broncos right there.
From the 31. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
The 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
2nd and 3 now. Nick's looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. On 3rd down, here's Nick's. He has the first over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
You say
Dobbins.
he gets goal.
It's not going to get back to the line either. He lost close to 3 on that play.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Nick's now to throw. Escapes the pocket. The back's got it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point
He's
conversion.
going to try and throw for it. On the move, hit it right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
His return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. They send a receiver in motion right. One final shot before the half. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Looking to throw.
Yes,
And they'll
sir.
turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know
No
anything
fly
about this
zone.
guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Gives it to Dobbins to start the third. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
2nd and 13. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they finally bring him down. But
How many times am I going to be down at the fucking one? My God.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
A loss of 2 brings up 7.
Dobbins will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and we just exposed them.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Here's one set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up Alex Singleton. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner?
Unbelievable.
There's a flag on the play. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
What a pick but stupid penalty.
1st down throw, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. 12 yards on that play and a good call.
Yeah, it was a
That's
dumb
on the 1st.
penalty.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down.
Damn it.
Pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play.
I hate that, like, out of a commercial or whatever, you can't pick a play.
That is pretty darn
You
impeccable
just have to
timing
go with an
between the two.
audible.
They hit a curl route of that
Crazy
length.
work.
It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Right back to Pacheco. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
9 viewers, we're heating up. Alright, we need a big stop.
To the 2-minute warning here in Denver.
Dragging all the way to
Chiefs facing a 5-point deficit. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Putting a receiver.
Ryan is crazy lead.
He's back to throw. Completes this one. He's down in.
Go to Doug Fran.
I'm trying.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind
Any timeouts got time.
Yeah, we got
of
time.
And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
They'll look to throw it. He has it.
Short.
And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Butker on now to kick this one
Play it
away.
cool. All I gotta do.
Good tackle.
Play it cool.
On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now to throw. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And the clock stops as he gets out of bounds. And all the way up beyond the 40 following that nice run. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Headed out right. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Yeah.
1st and goal at the
That's
9-yard
sick.
line.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock.
On the monster.
Had to go up and get it, you know what I'm saying?
Time expires.
He's quitting. Let's go, baby. He didn't even want to see it go through the hole. He didn't even want to see it go through.
Haha. Eight viewers.
Alright, let's fucking go. I'm trying to sleep. There is no time. I enjoyed that. I really did.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Finding the tight end. Here's Will Disley. And work him down up beyond the 30. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, L.A.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll throw with Herbert.
Dude, he bumped me. I don't. Where's my fucking legal contact? That sucks. Come on, where's mine at?
Turnover on the opening drive. first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Target still there for the stop. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go again here with Henry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll try and run for this with Henry. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. Exiting the pocket right.
Damn it. Some guy that only did him.
Pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. 2nd down. Jackson. Forced out wide. There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. A modest game.
Derek.
Maybe 2 yards.
Where you on, Derek?
It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job
I'm gonna bring
coming
a
from
blood
his
split.
safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, taking off.
I'm watching.
Dude, fumble that.
We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up.
Dude, we got a chat brewing here.
There's no doubt that
Like,
you appreciate
subscribe,
the toughness
please.
he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a
appreciate
quarterback
it.
to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you,
Yeah,
his
for
coaches,
entertainment,
they want to see him
I am not
protect
that
himself,
good.
understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Henry. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Jackson now. Rush to hit. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Deion Henley getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Throwing Jackson.
Are you fucking serious? Oh my, what the fuck is that?
Touchdown, Ravens.
Oh man, you hit me so fast I wasn't even ready for what was about to happen. That was crazy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it.
Oh shit.
Away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Moving to his left. A pass taken in by Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Scrambling to his left. He'll try to run for it. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. That is caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call.
Yeah,
Understanding here
needed it.
before the half, We don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
That ties the game at
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Forward. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flower. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
Dude, punch that out. We got 10 viewers. Let's go.
35.
Welcome to the
So they come
stream.
to the line for first down.
We are in the dog fight.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson.
Oh,
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job.
Double digits.
double digits. We did
The
it.
ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Right here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 3rd down, Jackson pushed out to his right, and that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
He keeps it himself.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Mike, I we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. Oh, big hole left side. And he will get into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk...
Najee had a huge, huh?
They told us all week,
good
be
run.
ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell.
Dude, I thought I forced a fumble there. Oh,
Place for the drive to start. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end Andrews. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Jackson to his big target Andrews for the Baltimore 1st down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Let's go. Crank it up.
They'll try
Pump
again
it
here.
up.
2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Jackson up top again. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And that time, the pressure too much.
That's a great blitz. Well timed.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down. At the
Jackson out of the pistol.
Thank you.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley.
Well, let's go. Just in time for a pick. And time to drain this. Oh, connection has been lost. We have another quitter, ladies and gentlemen. And we can't quit now with 12 viewers in the chat. 11.
Quitter.
Quitter. So we're one.
Let's get some likes on the stream and some subs. Cat Orange whistling.
Let's do it. Let's get some. Little click that like button. Little thumbs up button. 1:52 in the morning. Let's fucking get it. I appreciate it. In the meantime, yeah, the Raiders gonna see what Genty's all about.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Coming up, we've got what should
The
prove
Pirates.
to be a good one. As it'll be
The Raiders
Tampa
and the
Bay
Bucks.
Buccaneers
We got the battle of the
taking on
Pirates.
Las Vegas Raiders.
The swashbucklers.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
Well, as I say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jensen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Out of the gun, Smith. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And shutting through the tackle. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there, so it leaves them in a good spot. Second and inches forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
A loss of a yard.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Gino.
Quickly
there, but it's
incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the gun, here's Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Gino down to throw. In the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
That's another Raiders first down.
Throwing now is Gino. And this is incomplete.
He dropped that? Oh, no.
The goal line first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner?
Face blue smiling.
Throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout
Yeah,
defensively.
buddy.
They'll have
That
two
was a good
remaining
one.
as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for two.
Raiders will line up for the two.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
That makes the score Raiders 8, Buccaneers 0. Daniel Carlson
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
45 or 55. It's always pushing up.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
At their own 25-yard line. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Oh, it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Probably what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run for the first time here with Rashad White. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No push for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mayfield looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Maybe we can score before that. 28 seconds, 3 timeouts.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Hopefully a touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Smith steps away to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble. And then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
To throw is Smith. He puts it right back to Miller. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Dude, I get stopped at the 1 so much. Bowers.
The final shot here before break. Smith. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown. Ashton Jeanty as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead on a final play.
Yeah, it was fucked.
Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach
that was cool.
A lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, we're in certain situations.
Probably my last game. I'm pretty proud.
Which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in and there on the final play of the first half. This still a 1-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. And able to get this across the.
I have so many viewers. The most viewers I ever had. Can't go to bed. What am I gonna do?
Set to begin their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing.
Big man almost got there.
They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Into space at the 45. Still on his feet. Chris Godwin. Touchdown.
Oh, God. Open field tackle.
Chris Godwin, 76 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
The Bucs will set up for the 2.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Damn.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, 73 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch in the end zone, but from your tight end.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I went, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Holy fuck, that.
But he does have first down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Great pressure.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
49-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake.
No.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver.
Oh my God, I was short.
You can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Damn, I was there, but I was short.
First down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
19 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Mayfield.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Mayfield's pass. Complete to Cade Otton. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Goodwin. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down.
Nice.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Genty.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
2nd and 5. Up the middle is Genty.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now Smith. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 7.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10. Mayfield. That's complete to Otten. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Mayfield.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's third down now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Out of bounds right around the 40. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
We'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Mayfield.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Fuck yeah.
It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game.
I gotta get this fucking onside. Oh,
And
that's
it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. Hang on here. They declined that.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turn down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turn down the penalty and the yardage stands. And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too,
in
Charles.
real
Each
chat.
side got its points, but they did so without
Until
committing
tomorrow,
a single turnover.
you have a
That's
good
so
day.
true, and it certainly felt like NFL football
No
at
more
its finest,
Tuesday
right?
crap.
You talk about the highest level from both
Playing
of these
a man's
offenses.
team now.
Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like
Yeah, that's
going about
good.
their business, though. They were high
Hopefully you got
flying,
some
but they took
dubs
care of
over
the ball.
there, Mr. Bronco. Oh, it's 2:20 already. Oh my god. Silver 2 promotion. Let's fucking go.
Everyone got a tune in TMR for some more dubs. 13 viewers.
No, how do I stop with 13 viewers? Like, what the fuck? I've never had 13 viewers. 11. Oh, well, it's unreal. GG's in the chat.